Be
Be the
the
difference.
difference. Uncle, good morning.
How about you, sir?
Yes, Uncle.
How has your week been like?
It's been good. It's been good so
Mm,
far. Lots of fun,
mm,
particularly on air. Lots of exciting discussions.
yeah.
But the weekend was also fun. I was at a graduation and all, so
Okay.
yeah.
All right. Okay. Oh, by the way, this weekend, my play continues to run. Just a tip
This
at
one
the
there.
National Theatre, beginning from tomorrow,
Hmm.
and will run till Sunday.
And you have surprised people. They didn't get it.
Oh, you got reports of it.
Yes, I got reports that this one the people missed it.
Yeah, but there isn't anyone who came who did not have fun and did not enjoy
Sure,
the production.
sure, sure.
Well, so if you are listening to me and you haven't watched Just the Tape this weekend, you have the chance. You can dial *365 *535# to get your ticket. Now, Winston, because this week we celebrated the theater World Theater Day,
Sure.
we decided that for this week we're going to offer the ticket at a discounted 150. So
That's
uh,
nice.
make use of it and let's go.
Sure.
As Ghana Month comes to an end, I want to share with you my dream for Ghana. You know, on 28th August 1963, on the steps of the Lincoln Memorial in Washington, D.C., the Reverend Martin Luther King Jr. delivered one of the most important speeches ever given. The speech has become known worldwide as the I Have a Dream speech. In that speech, Reverend Luther King, who was leading the civil rights movement, set out his hopes and aspirations for America and for the place of the black race in America. Taking my cue from Reverend Martin Luther King, here is my own I Have a Dream presentation for Ghana.
Mm.
I have a dream that one day Ghana will be counted among the ranks of the wealthy industrialized countries and will not need handouts and charity from so-called development partners who have no interest in seeing Ghana develop. I have a dream that Ghana will be so developed and so wealthy and have so many opportunities for its citizens that no young Ghanaian would ever go and queue in any foreign embassy, begging and lying for a visa to leave Ghana. That no Ghanaian would ever be told by the consulate of any embassy that, quote, we are not convinced that you will come back, end of quote. I have a dream that someday the wealth of Ghana will be used exclusively for the development of Ghana and not be siphoned into the personal foreign accounts of some few people. Imagine what Ghana would be like if every pesewa collected by Jean Array and every cent earned from exports went exclusively and fully into development projects in Ghana. Projects whose price tags have not been inflated to accommodate kickbacks and things like that. Imagine what kinds of roads, railway systems, hospitals, schools, and housing we would have in Ghana if every pesewa and cent earned by Ghana went into the development of Ghana. Imagine how easy our lives would be in Ghana if one could live in, say, Nkoko or, say, Mankasim or, say, Hohoi and come to work in Accra every day by train without spending more than 40 minutes in transit. But don't even go that far. How about a Ghana where it will take you less than 20 minutes to go by train from Nungwa to Accra Central and 15 minutes from Achimota or Pokwasi to Circle. Imagine a Ghana where you don't have to wait for more than 10 minutes at any bus stop or any train station for the next bus or next train. The good news is that all these are possible if only the wealth of Ghana would be used exclusively for the development of Ghana and not stolen under all kinds of pretenses and stashed away in foreign banks by a few well-placed individuals. I have a dream that we will have a Ghana where the system works and everything works. A couple I know in somewhere in the central region want to set up a creche with their life savings. The structures and facilities are ready, but for the last 2 months, they have been doing nothing but chasing the necessary certificates and permits to start. And that is only one small example of how Ghanaians are frustrated in their own countries by the system and by those who run the system. Imagine a Ghana where you can pursue your dreams without any frustration from any quarter. I have a dream that one day Ghana will be blessed with a president who would put the interests of Ghana first and above all other interests. A president who would get things done and will not allow anyone, not even his spouse or members of his family, to shortchange Ghana and Ghanaians. A president who does not say things to get elected, and once elected, pretends he never made those promises. A president who is willing to pay the price for turning the fortunes of Ghana around. A president who will mobilize the best brains in Ghana for the task of transforming Ghana, irrespective of their partisan affiliation. I have a dream that education in Ghana will be so good that the products of that education will be the most sought after in the world, and parents everywhere in the world would pay good money to have their children educated in Ghana. I have a dream that someday Ghana will be a net exporter of finished goods. I have a dream that Ghana will no longer export just raw materials, but will process what we produce and export high quality, high value goods, finished goods of all kinds. I have a dream that Ghana will get her act together in sports, all kinds of sports, and not just soccer. Where are the playing fields and sporting activities to help young people in Ghana to discover and hone their skills in any sport of their choice? Countries do not produce world champions in any sport by accident. Any country with a world champion invested in the facilities for those champions to discover themselves and be discovered. We are not making the right investments in sports in Ghana. So now we wait to hear of a rising star in any sports in Europe or Asia or North America who has a Ghanaian sounding name. And then we chase that person with an invitation, begging that person to come and play for Ghana. That is no way to build a sporting nation. I have a dream that those who claim to be Christians in Ghana will truly be God-fearing and have a reputation for godliness, honesty, and trustworthiness. I have a dream that men of God will be servants of God and shepherds of God's flock, and not be wolves in sheep clothing, devouring the flock of God. I have a dream that men of God will be characterized by humility and the fear of God and demonstrate a lack of the love of money, since the love of money is the root of all evil. We have bigger churches now than when I was growing up. The numbers some churches are commanding every Sunday is beyond anything I could have imagined when I was young. But at the same time, there is less of God being preached in our pulpits today than ever before. The result, in terms of honesty, hard work, discipline, and faithfulness, you cannot tell the difference between the one who goes to church and the one who does not. I have a dream that Ghana will become the #1 destination for huge world-class events. Countries are making a lot of money hosting international events and conferences, and it is time Ghana got into it as well. I believe that Ghana can do better. I believe that there is no reason for Ghana to go up begging, and that is why I make bold to dream these dreams. I hope you'll join me in dreaming big for Ghana. And I would just say that is my presentation for this morning.
Wow. I like this one. In fact, I love it. And this is one that must go viral so that everybody gets a chance to listen to your dream. And I'm sure it's a dream for many Ghanaians.
It should be.
Yes, a dream for many
I would
Ghanaians.
say it should be.
And I was listening.
It should be.
And I was asking myself that simple question. What has become of all the things that we promised ourselves when we fought for independence.
Yeah.
And like you say, today, Ghanaians go to the embassies of foreign countries, and they tell them, "I am not sure you will come back."
Yeah, no, you haven't convinced me that you will come back.
I mean, look, I was joking with a friend, and I said, "Oh, my son should marry your daughter," and he said, "Oh, my daughter has a British passport, so you have to pay." And I said, "Why should I pay because your daughter has a British passport?"
Yeah.
And that's what we've been reduced to. Everybody thinks, it's so. I mean, it's the ish to have the citizenship of another country and
another country.
Uncle,
Yeah.
thank you very much for this.
Meanwhile, wait, I don't know whether you have noticed this. When expatriates come to Ghana, they don't want to leave.
Exactly, they love our country.
Oh, they love this country.
But we're always in a hurry to go to their country.
Yeah.
Oh,
they love it. I haven't met a single expatriate who, after his tour of duty in Ghana is over, does not attempt to get it extended.
Yeah.
Not one. I haven't met one. It's a wonderful country, but the hearts and minds of the people.
The people. Anyway. Well, it's something we have to do. Something we have to talk about.
We need to dream better dreams than just putting up my own house at any expense, no matter who